Tonight on WFA Reborn, we crown a new women's champion. Is it Vile? Is it Nat Castle? Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it.
Tonight's opening contest is scheduled for one fall.
We are back with another action-packed episode of WFA Reborn. A new women's champion is getting crowned by the end of tonight. But first,
Introducing first, from Newport, Virginia, weighing in at 187 pounds.
Boom, I can't catch a body!
Catch a body! 23 Hazard!
the return of 23 Hazard, who has made a name for himself in quick fashion here in the WFA. He is here to catch a body, as he says, and tonight is no different. Looking to put away another opponent in his hopes of capturing the WFA Heavyweight Championship. And you see him getting in the face of the fans ringside here at WFA. No short of words is 23 Hazard, but he may have to eat him tonight with his opponent. So stoked with that unfortunate situation with Davienne that she's had to relinquish the women's championship, putting it up for grabs here tonight between Vile and Nat Castle, the two top contenders for the championship. Going to be interesting to see which woman who has had attempt after attempt against Davienne now has their opportunity, with Davienne out of the way, to capture their first women's championship here in the WFA. And Hazard, sorry, 23 Hazard, get the number in there, considers himself the greatest, and with a number like that on your back, you better back it up in the ring. And to be fair, despite his attitude, despite his arrogance, this man very much backs it up in the ring. As we now see his opponent, the music has kicked up. He is on his way to the ring. Shawn Knyte, back in the WFA. Shawn Knyte has taken a sabbatical from the WFA, made his return not too far away from here recently, and is back looking to climb the ranks with a new attitude and some new skills in his pocket, looking to rack up some victories here on his path to gold in the WFA. So many young, great talents coming through recently, trying to call WFA their home, but there is a limited number of spots in that locker room. Here we go, both men ready. Face to face. Waiting for the official's call here to ring the bell. Hazard removing the jersey, removing that 23. Here we go. Against so few spots in that locker room and so many talented individuals coming to get theirs in the WFA. Both these young guys looking to cement themselves as a WFA regular and cement themselves hopefully down the line as WFA champion. But time will tell. This is where you're truly put to the test. One-on-one here in the ring, and Hazard getting right on top of Shawn Knyte with that hammerlock. Great, it gets him right to the mat.
Like this.
And again, just boasting to the audience. Should have held on to that hold, should have kept working. He had Shawn Knyte exactly where he needed him. And instead of going to work, jackjaws the crowd. Here we go, collar elbow. No, Shawn Knyte from behind. Hammerlock of his own now on 23 Hazard. Oh, too much of an opening there. Hazard found it and rocked Shawn Knyte with a back elbow to break that hold. Coming in now to the ropes, though, Shawn Knyte able to boot him away. And how's about that for a little bit of showboating tit for tat here with 23 Hazard, and he is none too pleased, unlike this jam-packed crowd. Coming in now, 23 Hazard misses there, ducks another one, that does Shawn Knyte. Now through the legs of 23 Hazard, rolling him through, up to the mat, and a drop kick, leveling 23 Hazard. Shawn Knyte looking great, so much advancement in his repertoire since he's returned here to the WFA. Coming off now, cross body, right on top of 23. We got the pin down, but only a 1 count on that exchange. And 23 Hazard isn't looking too confident right now as he's on the knees, but oh! In a blink of an eye, things turned sideways here for Shawn Knyte, and oh, launched into the buckle. How's about that? 23 Hazard, very violent, very quick, and very cunning. And now, putting the boots to Shawn Knyte is 23 Hazard, looking great here right now. But how long can he sustain this momentum here with Shawn Knyte as his opponent? Oh, cutting him off there with a knee to the midsection. Now hooking him in, up and beautiful suplex. And oh, how's about that float over? 23 Hazard. I mentioned it earlier, no short of words. And oh, wait a minute, Shawn Knyte looking to capitalize on that situation, though. 2 in. Oh, look, that's all he's going to get. Oh, again. The speed of 23 Hazard in the blink of an eye on 2 occasions now manages to change the pacing of this matchup and shuts down Shawn Knyte. And 23 Hazard has been impressive, no doubt about it. And now, trying to choke the life out of Shawn Knyte on those ring ropes, has till the count of 5, and the referee admonishing him for it. Now Hazard has Shawn Knyte back in the corner, and again with the boots, walking all over Shawn Knyte in this matchup is 23 Hazard. Now what's he got planned here? Never mind, Shawn Knyte returning the favor there, a little receipt. This time shooting 23 Hazard into the middle buckle, but can Shawn Knyte capitalize here after the offense he's taken? Coming off the ropes, and how's about that? Jumps right up, great vertical leap into the head scissor takedown, and 23 Hazard is on the canvas as Shawn Knyte trying to get this crowd to rally behind him here to muster the energy to be able to get a little bit of retribution back on his opponents here tonight. Coming in, nice clothesline there, taking 23 Hazard down. A second one now, leveling the challenger. Coming in now, knee to the midsection, kick, and it's a gray. And Shawn Knyte ain't done yet. Right back up to his feet. Has it measured. Coming in on Hazard. Oh, up and over instead to the apron. Saw it coming, thankfully. Coming off, though. Springboard off the top and spinning back elbow. 23 Hazard's into the center of the ring. Shoulders are down. 2 in. Oh, it's so close. On that occasion was Shawn Knyte to securing the victory, but nothing to it, not yet. Shawn Knyte is feeling it, though. He's got 23 Hazard measured up on the shoulders here, looking to put him away. Hazard has other plans, though. Drops behind, sends Knight to the ropes, coming in. Oh, great recovery there. Hazard has him hooked, trying to get him over for a pinfall attempt. Shoulders high stack there from Hazard. But Shawn Knyte able to kick out once again. Here we go, measuring 23 Hazard now. Up and over. Oh, knee. A knee to the back of the neck with gravity doing all of its work for him. 23 Hazard could be in a world of trouble here. Trying to pick up what's left of 23 Hazard here. Fisherman position. Oh, Hazard somehow able to escape, but only for a second as Shawn Knyte. Irish whip, again a reverse from 23 Hazard. The tenacity of this young man here. Oh, wait a minute here. Cover count. He has the ropes, referee. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
He was on the ropes! Good job! He was on the ropes! Good job!
23 Hazard picking up a win with a huge asterisk next to his name on that one. However, he caught one. 23 Hazard walking away with a victory. And folks, if you're in the New Hampshire area, if you're in the New England area and you want to catch WFA live, there's only one way to do it. Catch the following video to see when we're live next.
I'm actually like this! That's why they're mad.
Here we go, main event time, and the women's championship is on the line. The Screen Queen herself, Vile, time and time again has come up just a little bit short in her challenges to conquer the women's division, but is tonight her night with Julius Drager at her side. With Davienne out of the way, perhaps this is Vile's chance at gold, her first championship in her career here in the WFA. But of course, her opponent has been gunning for the championship herself. Latina Spice, Nat Castle, is gonna be bringing it, just like Vile will, in this rare opportunity at championship gold. Vile has been improving time and time again here. Every time she steps in the ring, she picks up a new trick. She gets a little more confident, gets a new weapon to add to her arsenal, and is tonight the night that she becomes women's champion in the WFA.
Drago, you suck!
Well, if you ask Nat Castle, she's gonna say, not tonight, because Latina Spice entered the WFA with one goal in mind, and that is to be the champion. And that's the opportunity that she has ahead of her here tonight. If she can somehow topple Vile, and watch out for Julius Drager at ringside, she will come and have accomplished that goal of being champion. Is tonight the night for Latina Spice? Time will tell here in our main event. I am stoked. But speaking of stoked, how's about next week, ladies and gentlemen? Next week, Scott Reed is in action, the It Factor himself, and Adam Barasano, Justin Rando. It's happening. Finally, one-on-one. Such a personal heated rivalry comes to fulfillment in our main event next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the WFA Women's Championship. Introducing first in the corner to my left, accompanied to the ring by Julius Drager. From Derry, Maine, she is the final girl. She is Vile.
She has clawed and scratched and screamed her way to the top.
And her opponent in the corner to my right, from Brooklyn, New York, she is the Latina Spice, Nat Castle.
She has made a splash here in the WFA, looking to be the queen of the division. That's what it's all about, folks. WFA Women's Championship. The silver and pink championship that has been around the waist of Davienne, Luscious Latasha, L. Valentine. It is a club of the finest that WFA has had to offer here. But now, will it be Nat Castle or Vile adding their name to that list of champions? In comes Nat Castle now. Low drop kick sends Vile back to the canvas. And Nat Castle gaining quick control in the opening minute of this matchup. Coming off the ropes once again, looking again to repeat. Oh, the senton splash that time. Vile in a ton of trouble already. One count though, and Vile able to kick out. Nat Castle had a great positioning on that pinfall, getting right on top of the shoulders of Vile. Oh, hip attack out of nowhere. And Vile, I'm not sure what kind of game strategy he had coming into this thing, but it is not working. Nat Castle is all over her. We know how much that championship means to both women, but Nat Castle seems to want it just a little bit more. She missed that kick there, and Vile now taking advantage, trying to send Nat Castle to the corner to get an advantage. But Castle coming back at her. Vile saying, "Nuh-uh, you're in my territory now." And how's about that? Whipping the back of the head of Nat Castle against the canvas. Could have just given her a concussion there. And it looks like Nat Castle's attempting to shake off the cobwebs as Vile measures for her next planned attack. Bringing up Nat Castle by the hair now, sending her back into a corner. And shoulder tackle to the midsection. And looking for a repeat here. Not too much behind those shoulder tackles yet, though. Vile trying to switch strategies now. Sending Nat Castle to the ropes and... how's about that? Using that steel cable across her throat. Coming in now in a face buster. And Nat Castle close to the center of the ring. Shoulders are down too. Leg was hooked, but Nat Castle still very much in this thing. Now Nat Castle again getting pulled at by the hair of Vile. Vile uses every trick she can in the book that she's been taught by Adam Barisano here. She has Nat Castle exactly where she wants her on that cable. And a solid boot to the midsection. And hopefully not much lower than that. Vile picking her spots as Nat Castle looking to pick up her stomach that just got kicked through her. And how's about that? Nat Castle still showing some fight. Now rolling up Vile here. Failed to hook the legs though, and that may have cost her some valuable time in that pinfall attempt. Vile back up there. Feeding a knee to the gut again of Nat Castle. And again, trying to keep Nat Castle in the corner. And I wonder why, as Julius Drager lurks around ringside. Vile, how's about that? Bringing Nat Castle out of the corner center of the ring with that side slam. Now shoulders are down. Leg is hooked. 2 in. Nat Castle still able to kick out. And now Vile again back to the corner, coming in though. Maybe one time too many. Nat Castle had that one scouted. And now coming out off the ropes, missing another clothesline is Vile. Nat Castle, a drop kick to the knee of Vile, sends her to the canvas. Nat Castle trying to pick up some steam here. She got rocked a couple of times hard by Vile. And now delivering some kicks to the chest. But no, Vile again, trapping the leg this time. Up and over, coming in with that forearm. Missed it though. Nat Castle hooking her up. Driving her down with that twisting neck breaker. And Vile to the corner. Now getting to the outside of the ring, getting to Julius Drager. But Nat Castle having none of it, still looking for that hip attack and right into the waiting arms of Julius Drager. Vile on the outside of the ring reluctantly, courtesy of Nat Castle, who has now taken down Vile and Drager. Is this her moment? If she can get Vile back in that ring, she can capitalize on this and hopefully put away Vile to capture the championship. But Vile, man, back and forth, these two women in this matchup. Couple of forearm shots. Nat Castle trading on his own. Hey, wait a minute there, official. Julius Drager's got to get his hands off of her. What is this? Backfired. Julius Drager just got leveled by a clothesline from Vile. And now, is this the moment? Vile back in the ring. Nat Castle not too far behind. She's got to get back in there now and put Vile away. And wait a minute here.
He's holding her foot!
The winner of this match, and new WFA Women's Champion, Vile!
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Julius Drager captured the foot of Nat Castle, which prevented her from getting back into the squared circle. Vile has just won the Women's Championship, ladies and gentlemen, but by countout. And unfortunately, with a vacated title, this is that one rare situation where you can win the championship on a countout. And Nat Castle is not happy, neither is this crowd, but one person that is Vile. Her first championship in the WFA. Read it now, and new WFA Women's Champion, Vile. And proudly donning the championship around her waist, there is a Medusa on the center of the plate, and I think Vile exemplifies that very much so. But I'm sure this is far from over between Vile and Nat Castle, who just stole the women's championship thanks to Julius Drager. And folks, oh, wait a minute here.
What are you doing? When I was brought in as co-general manager, I had to call things down the middle. I had to be fair. One of the things that is very important is following the referee's decision. So, Vile is your WFA Women's Champion.
She sure is.
Shut up, Four Eyes.
But since it is the holiday season, there is something I can do. I think when we return here in January, I think we need a rematch.
I said this was far from over.
No, what did he
And
say?
since I gave a present earlier, I'm going to give another
This is how
present.
it goes.
Nat, you can pick the stipulation.
Oh, how's about that?
What are you talking about? She's the champ.
What's it gonna be, Nat Castle?
Put this guy in charge. Go back to Worcester.
Minnesota would have made the right call.
When we return here in January, the WFA Women's Championship will be on the line between Vile and Nat Castle, and it'll be Falls Count Anywhere.
Oh, what a massive announcement. The next time we see Vile and Nat Castle in the ring, it will be Falls Count Anywhere. Don't forget next week, though, ladies and gentlemen, it's Adam Barisano and Justin Randall finally one-on-one, and the It Factor Scott Reed will be in action as well. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. We'll catch you next time. The bell rings.
I like dollars, I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? Some sign. I like